Hwy, we're approaching Cranbrook. The highway basically passes straight through Cranbrook. The township is just off to the left. We would turn left just there. We'll come back to that. Cranbrook is the gateway to the Stirlings. So what we're going to do now is take you out and show you part of the Stirling Range. We're now approaching the Red Gum Pass turnoff. As you can see from the clear signage, that is the Stirling Range National Park. We're 24 from Cranbrook. Stirling Range Caravan Park is 34 kilometres straight on, as is Chester Pass Road. We're going to go up into the Red Gum Pass. The sign says loose gravel, so take your time, take it easy. Keep in mind there are kangaroos, emus, and other assorted wildlife in here. Probably the odd snake or two in the warmer season. Try to avoid them. It is their habitat after all. Sign indicating that this is a numbat release area, so again we're now adding an animal to what we need to look out for. Red Gum Springs to the left. It's a picnic area, no camping, no fires. Of course this is a national park, so no dogs. There are picnic tables here and a gas-fired barbecue. No lighting of fires obviously. And there's also a toilet. So back onto Red Gum Pass and continuing on. Stirling Range Drive. Now straight on, we'll take you through to Mount Barker, Kendenup. But to actually drive through the range, you now need to turn up onto the Stirling Range Drive. There's 42 kilometres of gravel road through here, if you decide to go all the way through to Chester Pass Road. We're only going to take you a little bit of the way in today, just to give you a taste of what it's all about. Now this is called the Western Lookout. Be careful for cars that might be coming out onto the road. Or indeed cars that might be coming out of the lookout. So the turn off into this lookout is on top of a hill, so the chances are you will get someone coming from your left hand side who's not expecting you to be coming out. And there's the view straight down the road. As with many of these types of drives, you can tow your van with you and make the drive right across to Chester Pass Road, then go down there into Albany. Or alternatively, what we would suggest is leave your caravan at Cranbrook and drive out here and drive through the park, and then turn around and come back again, because you've only seen the view one way and it's equally as spectacular driving in the other direction. There are various picnic areas set up through the drive, and this first one we're coming up to here on the left is White Gum Flats. Again, picnic tables, just a nice little area to wander around in. Lovely park type setting here. But bring your food pre-cooked and preheated because there's no fires through here. The Mount Magog is 200 metres down on the left hand side of the road. Signifies no caravans. You're about to find out why. And this is a one-way track. It is wildflower season in Western Australia as we film this. Now you know why you don't bring a caravan down here. There are camping tables, no camping, no fires. This is a walking trail up to the top of Mount Magog. So this is the Mount Magog walk. It's a class 5 classification. It's 856 metres tall and the distance to the summit is 3.5 kilometres, and you'll allow 3 or 4 hours to return. Steep gradients in the surface, may be rough and uneven or even wet and slippery. So it tells you what to do and what not to do. As I said, this is a one-way stretch. So you don't go back up the hill, you follow on through. And then we rejoin the main road. Not too much further on from the Mount Magog trail. There's another lookout, which we're about to hit. 200 metres ahead of us. And of course it's on a crest, so be careful of stuff coming the other way, obviously. Again, there is a walk trail to the top of the hill. So this is the central lookout, and it's as far as we're going to bring you. It's 400 metres to the top of to the lookout, 30-minute return I reckon, and we'll go up and have a bo peep and what it's all about. Well, that's the path leading onto the top of that hill, and we'll let you explore that one. Got to leave something for you to do. You know, some things absolutely astound me. Walking down the trail and there's a cigarette butt on the ground, and they wonder why we have bushfires in these areas. I'm not saying don't smoke, but how about doing something sensible like carrying a small tin and put your butts in the tin when you've finished your fag, and then dispose of them properly in a rubbish bin or something later. In fact, that would be a great social thing to do even in town, instead of just chucking them on the ground and treading on them. Smokers tend to be the world's worst litterers. End of rant. We've shown you all that we're going to show you in this part of the range. We're heading back now towards Cranbrook. Keep in mind the road does go all the way through to the Chester Pass Road, and it's then bitumen all the way through to Albany. If you want to get to Bluff Knoll, you have to go all the way through. It's on the other side of Chester Pass Road. It's a wonderful day out, so leave your van, I'd suggest, at Cranbrook and come and have a look. Again, Cranbrook is one of those towns where the major road runs straight through and the actual town area is off to the side, close to the railway line. The settlement grew after it was one of the original railway stations on the Great Southern Hwy when the railway opened in 1889 and was gazetted a town site in 1899. The name is taken from the town of Cranbrook in Kent, England. It is believed to have been named by Mr. J.A. Wright, who was manager of the Western Australian Land Company which built the railway. The town is a cooperative bulk handling receival site. We haven't shown you the Suki Hill Lookout, which is the last formation in the Stirling Ranges. Located 5 kilometres east of the town site off the Salt River Road, you can take in the view to the Salt Lakes to the north and east, farmlands to the west and panoramic view of the Stirling Range to the south. The area is abundant in wildflowers in spring. The Cranbrook Museum was once the station master's house. Built around 1889, it is the oldest house still standing in town and is located beside the railway station. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. Thanks for watching.